What is popping, everybody? My name is Eden, and welcome back to the Reunification Tarot channel. We're back for the second and final video today, this one being on Cancer, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to my personal favorite of the Olympian gods, Poseidon, Earthshaker, Stormbringer, father of horses, the god of the seas. But don't tell Zeus or any of the other gods that Poseidon's my favorite. I think they might just spite me. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. It is a Wednesday, I believe, when this goes up. Let me just double check that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is indeed a Wednesday. Got any special plans for the weekend coming up? You're already halfway through the week, Cancer. Hope it's going very, 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 very well for you. And without much further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Get right on into it. May the gods and the odds be ever in your favor. Starting off well, I see. Apollo's Lyre. Okay. So, Apollo's Lyre. This is a very good start. So there's two possible ways this could go. Either one, you are bringing light to a lot of people. You are, the light bringer. You are the light of the party, the life of the party, if you will. You are the cool one of the group. Or you have been brought light by somebody else. In a dark time, you have had the light of the sun shining down on you, the light of a peaceful angel. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm curious to see where this goes. Closest acquaintance? Persephone's return. Ooh. I'm beginning to see where this is going. So, Persephone's return. This, to me, says that you are basking in the joy of the return of an old friend. Now, this is both possibly good and bad. Good because, you've missed this friend for a long time. They've been away for such a long time. And, naturally, you've been missing them a little bit. But it could also be bad. It could also be bad because, you don't know what they're like. You don't know what they're going to have changed into while they were away. But you have been brought light by them, and it's good so far, so let's see where this goes. Where's your head at? Hephaestus is forged. You yourself have not been idle during this long time apart. You have been working on yourself, you've been working on your life, you've been working hard on, your general living space. You've been working hard, essentially, on yourself. And again, that's also a good thing. But to me, this also signifies that things have changed for you. It signifies to me that, you two have both probably changed a lot since you last saw each other, which again is not necessarily a bad thing. Cancer. It is not necessarily a bad thing that you two have both changed. It just means that when you two next meet, when they've, finally arrived in your town and you're going to meet them, if you, decide to do so, it may not be the same kind of vibe that you two once had. It may be different vibes. It may still be good, but it's going to feel different. And that's okay. Cancer, that's okay. What's around you? Narcissist's reflection. Yeah, ever since they've been away, they too have been focused entirely on themselves. So it looks like you're not the only one, Cancer. It definitely looks like to me you're not the only one who's been focusing on their own life. As long as you two have been apart, you two have both been focusing on your own lives. You've been fully focused on improving them, making better versions of yourselves, improving, just becoming better than you already were. And again, not necessarily a bad thing, but I have to warn you right now, Cancer, this vibe is going to be different. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be different, but maybe that's a good thing. What do you want? The Titans Revolt. Oh, man. Okay. So this is what you don't want to happen. You don't want to fight with this friend of yours. The last thing you want is for, your first meeting in God knows how long to explode into an all-out conflict. You two left on what I believe to be good terms. and you want to stay on good terms. You two have both changed so much, though, that you're scared going into this that one of you or both of you are going to have changed too much for the other to accept, for the other to, embrace wholeheartedly like you would before. I don't think that's the case, though, Cancer. I do not believe that to be the case. I believe things are going to work out, you're going to be fine, and there's no problem here, not that I can see. Now, who is advising you? Hermes Cunning. Ooh. Exhibit A, your friend. They are telling you, hey, I'm ready to meet up. Here's when, here's where. Let's do it. The time is coming close at hand now, Cancer. Time is close at hand now for you both to meet up for the first time in God knows how long. The question is, Cancer, are you ready for it? Are you prepared to meet this friend of yours on their terms? Because that's the only way I feel like this is going to work out. You can't, meet them on your terms. You're going to have to meet them on their terms because they're the one coming back after all this time. So you got to make them comfortable this time, Cancer. In the future, you can be the one made comfortable. For now, try and be accommodating to them. What's your dilemma? Oh, I had an inkling that this was the direction this reading was heading, but this just confirms it. Aphrodite's mirror. Wow. Okay. So you are nervous about this because there are definitely some feelings between you two. There are some feelings of romance between you two. And I don't get the vibe that you actually ever went through them. You might have discussed them. I feel like you probably did discuss them with this friend of yours. You probably did say, hey, this is how I feel about you. You feel the same way. And while we can't do this now, maybe in the future we could. And you both agreed to, stay friends in the meantime. And now that they're back, you're scared that those feelings might have twisted or morphed or changed into something that was, not really what you wanted. But that is, again, not the case, Cancer. I can safely say there are still those feelings there deep within that. You just have to, tread lightly for a little bit. Keep it casual for a little bit. Then get into the deep stuff. Who has the power? Athena's wisdom. Okay, I'm just gonna point this out for a second. You have 5 major Olympian gods in this reading. Cancer. Pay attention, because this many Olympian gods showing up in your reading, and there's still 5 more cards to go. This says to me this is a very significant reading to your life. This says to me you best be paying attention because this will be life-changing. Now, as for who has the power, you absolutely have the power here, Cancer. You have grown far wiser than your years since you last saw this friend. And, they may have changed, may have evolved, and so have you, but at your core, at the core of this friendship still exists. It's still there. It hasn't died off. It's just gone dormant. All you need to do is give it a little spark and awaken it. What's holding you back? Whoop. Got that. The labyrinth's escape. Nothing should hold you back here. Here, Cancer. Nothing should hold you back. There is no reason for you to, not continue this friendship here. There's no reason for you to end up as enemies. There's no reason for you to end up, on the wrong sides of each other. There's no reason for this to go south or to go south, Cancer. Don't give yourself a reason for it to. What's being hidden? Hey, okay. Yeah, your friend's looking forward to this. Your friend has been looking forward to this momentous occasion, your grand reunition, your grand reunification. It's not exactly, gonna be grand, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to have you back. And believe you me, Cancer, they have missed you. They have missed you very, very, very dearly. And they're looking forward to seeing you once again. Now, here's the big one. Can you succeed? Ooh, the Sphinx's riddle. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, it's a mystery as to whether or not this conversation will go right or not. For now, at least, I still have one more card to play, and that's what happens in the end. But it looks to me as though this is all going to work out in the end. You can succeed. It is a bit of a shot in the dark. As you know, most conversations with a friend after being away for this long would be, it is a bit of a shot in the dark. You are stepping into a world of unknowns. But that's okay, Cancer. It's good that you're stepping into a world of unknowns because having that knowledge under your belt, that is going to help you so much. It's going to help you through this. They know it, you know it. You're going to tread lightly for a little bit, and then something's going to just go, and you're going to settle right back into the old rhythm again. Settle right back in. Now, here's the big boy. What happens in the end? Artemis's hunt. Welcome home. They have changed. No question about it. They have changed a lot since you've last seen them. But at their core, at their center, they are still the old friend that you know and love. And they have grown very independent since you last saw them. They have grown to be quite the person themselves. But they are still there. They are still in there. That friend you remember, they still remember you. You still remember them. It's going to be a happily ever after, Cancer. There is no reason this can go wrong. There's no reason this can't go absolutely right. Now, when's this all happening? The Sibyl's prophecy. Ooh, it's not happened yet. Okay. So I feel like they may have just announced recently to you that they're coming back into town. They may have just recently told you that they're coming back. They're coming back into town. They are going to be taking an extended stay there, perhaps a permanent one, and they want to meet up with you. None of the actual conversation has happened yet. This is all the build up to the conversation, and it's going to take place probably over the next 2 weeks. It's going to be a bit of a shorter reading, probably going to take place over the next 2 weeks, and the actual talk with you two is going to be it's going to be a bit bumpy at the start, but soon enough you'll catch your wheels again. Your friendship is just gonna be like riding a bike. Cancer. All you gotta do is get back on the saddle again. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick recap, and then we'll go ahead and end things off. I do hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you have been enjoying the video, please do go check me out on Twitter. It's got the same name as his YouTube channel, same kind of content on there. There's even some exclusive content on there that you may very, very much enjoy. And if you really love the content on there, consider dropping me a follow. That would support me and help support the channel. So without much further ado, it's recap time. So, we have, okay, and by the way, I just want to mention this once again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major Olympian gods. That is a new record for me. 7 major Olympian gods in the same reading. This is going to be life-changing. Cancer, pay attention. You have been brought light back into your life. Your friend is coming back. This is an old friend, perhaps even an old flame. You two never actually acted on your feelings. You did get them out of the air, but you never acted on them. You two have both changed. You focus on your lives, focus on yourselves. You've evolved from what you once were. You're no longer the same people you were when you left. At your core, maybe. But you two have both changed so much. The last thing you want is to fight with them. That's not going to happen. And they've given you the time and place, finally. There is, a lot to discuss here, but you are wise, you are kind, you are going to succeed at this. It's going to be a bit rocky at first, it's going to be a bit, eggshell walking. But in the end, it's going to work out. You're going to see how well they've done for themselves. They're going to see how well you've done for yourself, Cancer. And it's going to work itself out in the end. A happy reunification is in order. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single one of my videos. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. And we're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a